The Georgetown School of Public Policy should not be facilitating that. They should not be offering that to their students. They should get their students back in class. They should be using this huge historical event as curriculum fodder. They should be talking about why Kamala's campaign failed. What happened? Why did so many people leave the left? They should be talking about why Trump's campaign worked. They should keep moving forward in the betterment and the empowerment of their students. Like this, milk and cookies, that is not it. And unsurprisingly, they were not alone. Libs of TikTok posted this one. University of Washington is offering a safe space to the students to process the election. It includes a pause for pause, petting zoo, craft tables, and a gratitude wall to help with the stress. University of Washington has turned into a daycare, higher education for you. I mean, literally, look at this thing. Pause for pause, petting zoo, craft station, gratitude, gosh.
You're a baby.
I mean, here's another. This was posted by one of the Missouri State University schools. In anticipation of the coming week, which might be stressful for students, the Counseling Center will offer the following: partnering with Maggers Health and Wellness to provide a self-care, no-phone zone, safe space on Election Day. Students will be offered self-care activities such as calm jars, coloring pages, and sensory fidgets. Calm jars, sensory fidgets. These are adults at a university.
And these are the people of the Democratic Party who consistently use their college degree as some sort of elite credential that makes them better and smarter and more sophisticated than the rest of America. Working class Americans don't deal with their problems this way. They have to face their problems head on. They have to face the challenges that life presents them. That's why so many people left the Democratic Party and voted for Trump, because of that exact problem. They faced the hardships that life was presenting them, and they said they wanted a change. These people can't even recognize their own faults, their own flaws. They have to use comfort jars and comfort spaces and petting dogs to make themselves feel better. And you see why employers dislike these new age college students that are coming out into the workforce. They're unprepared, they're childish, they don't have any responsibility, they can't deal with adversity, and they complain and whine when things don't go their way. That's not the way the real world operates. College does not create competent adults who are useful to society anymore. That's why Americans have such a problem with the whole student loan forgiveness thing, is because people who decided not to take the college path and actually just go into the real world and become an adult on their own don't want to subsidize and pay for the diplomas of people who go through this liberal brainwashing camp, who come out the other side angry and hateful and childish. These college students are being trained to see everything as offensive, everything as some sort of injustice. And when things don't go their way, they need coddled like they're a 5-year-old kid. This is absolutely ridiculous. If you didn't know this is how college operates, now you know. And I hope that you don't go down that path if you're watching it, potentially going to college, or if you have kids, I hope you are wary of sending your kids to college, because this is the actual kind of thing that they are taught, and these are the kind of people that they're morphing your children into.
This was all put out there before Trump had even begun to win, because on Wednesday morning, emails and posts started flooding in from schools and professors all over the country, canceling classes so that students and professors could grieve. At Ohio University, for example, one professor sent this email. Hi all. I've decided to cancel class today to give space to those who are devastated by the election results. I have already interacted with students who are hurting badly, who are scared, who are tired, who are unsure of how to go on. For those of you who are sad, scared, traumatized, angry, please know that you are not alone. Please take time to take care of yourself, to find small joys, to hold close the people who matter to you.
These students are being turned into narcissists who believe that their problems are the center of the world, and if they're upset, the world stops spinning, and that they have to have their problems addressed and remedied before anything else can happen. You know what an adult has to do if something doesn't go their way? They have to wake up the next morning, put on their shoes, and go to work. They don't get to just sulk and cry and sit around all day and be sad because things didn't go their way. And that just leads to unproductive adults. That's what these universities are cranking out en masse. So it should be scary for everybody watching this video that this is how the new generation is being taught to deal with their problems. Like, I can understand a whole bunch of college students being sad and whiny about the election, But it is on the adults to teach them that that is not the way that they respond to adversity, and the way that will make them happier and better suited to be successful in life is by just moving forward, by just pushing forward, continuing on as you were before, and realizing that the world is not going to stop and that it is in your own power to determine how successful you're going to be and what you're going to make of a situation. If they think that the way to deal with any bad situation is by crying and sulking and laying in bed and thinking that the world's going to end and thinking that their problems just have to be addressed and taken care of before they can move forward, that doesn't help them out any. And that's what college is supposed to be. That's what it originally was, a place of higher education, higher thinking, competing ideals, a place where you get to expand your way of thinking and your point of views and be challenged and become a functioning adult in society, a critical thinker. But that's not what it is anymore. It's liberal indoctrination camps that take somebody and within 4 years spit them out the other side, a blue-haired ally.